Hey everybody, welcome back to Durbin's Bourbon. I'm Joe.
And I'm Josh.
We're doing a whiskey review coming at you. Willett pot still bourbon. It's made in Kentucky. It is sourced. We do know that. This particular bottle that I have, I've had it for a long time. We were looking through our archives. I don't think we've ever done a review of Willett pot still.
I hope you like it.
This particular bottle is prior to 2015. I purchased this somewhere between 2012 and 2015, back when it was a single barrel product. This particular bottle is bottle number 200 out of 279 bottles that they got out of that barrel. That particular barrel's number is 1043. It is a sourced product. It is undisclosed where they get it from. So it could be any number of those. I know Heaven Hill does a lot of sourced whiskeys for the communities around there.
Wild Turkey too?
Wild Turkey does some sourced stuff, actually.
Remember that we were doing the tour and like, well, that's the warehouse. We can't tell you what's in there.
Right. Yep, true. So that is, and that's all they say. It's bottled in Bardstown, Kentucky. It is Kentucky distilled and bottled, all in the state of Kentucky. Willett just contracts with someone to age it, and then they pick their bottles.
Definitely,
the product,
a super cool bottle.
It is. It's resemblance of a pot still, so that's
fun to have
on
your shelf. It looks cool.
Years ago, when I first got this bottle, I didn't really enjoy the whiskey, so that's why it's still at this level. Josh has a bottle.
Yeah, I got a newer version.
Right, since 2015. It is small batch, and in the little paper Josh was reading on, a little note on the internet, they quietly transition from single barrel to small batch.
Because obviously the whole bourbon boom, they probably couldn't keep up with the demand, I would imagine, for single barrel. So that kind of makes sense. A lot of people have done that. But so mine that I have is a small batch, so we might have to do a review of that and see the difference. I think that'd be kind of cool.
It would. And what was the age? You told me the age of the older stocks.
They thought, no one knows. They don't know them. Well, not no one, but they don't tell you the mash bill. They don't know the age, but they used to think, because they started up in 2008 again with Willett. It was 8 to 10 years, but the assumption is, again, with the bourbon boom, it's not that much anymore. But they didn't say what they think it is, but they don't think it's 8 to 10 years. But
the newer products,
the nose is pretty good. It's pretty light.
Yeah, kind of florally.
Yes,
kind of florally. Good color, nice deep color. Once again, we don't know the mash bill. I'm assuming it's a bourbon, so it's got to be over 51% corn, rye, and barley.
Correct.
The old standard.
I'm 99.9% sure it's not a wheated.
I don't. It does have a soft nose, but
it does. But we're getting butterscotch on the nose.
Yeah, that's a good one. I could see that.
Almost pineapple.
Oh, that's a neat.
I don't think I've ever got pineapple. Like dried.
The dried pineapple. I could see that.
Oh man, look at me.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, that's dominant.
That is pretty pleasant. I have not opened this bottle in probably 5 years or more.
Yeah.
At least.
You said you didn't like it, so why would you?
Yeah, I just set it on the shelf and it gets buried with dust.
What else is in that nose I'm getting?
Stone fruit, like peach.
Yes.
Peach more peach than nectar.
It does. It's got a lot of that passion fruit, that.
Yeah. That's kind of weird. It's a single barrel, so unfortunately, I'm sorry you all out there probably aren't going to be able to find it. The price when I got this, I think it was kind of spendy.
Yeah, it said on that article I was reading, now it's around $48.
$48.
MSRP,
So back then, I don't know. I don't even.
It's probably spendy to you. It was like $30.
Probably. We're going back a long time. I've had this a long time.
I'm ready to try it.
I kind of like the nose.
It's got a really pleasant nose. Yeah. Almost like tea.
Oh yeah. It's soft.
Yeah.
Like tea. Yeah, that's
like
true.
Tea.
Let's give it a whirl.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. kind of weird bitterness to it. To me.
Boy, I don't have the bitter.
No?
As crazy as this is, my first taste on the finish is kind of like a chocolate chip cookie.
Wow. I do not get that.
That's weird.
It's definitely sweet in the up front. That's got to have a lot of rye in it. So I'm getting that bitter, dark chocolatey, and then into pepper spice. But it's sweet. It's initially sweet, like a soft caramel or caramel, however you want to say it.
That was a rough one. Yeah, I tried to bring some air in there.
Yeah, I don't like doing that. It hurts.
Yeah, there's some caramel or caramel, as you will.
I don't know if I like it or not. I'm on the fence. 'Cause it's not bad. It's got just a unique.
Yeah, there's kind of a dough. Like in the middle of there,
dough?
that sweet, like the chocolate chip cookie dough. That dough before it goes in the oven, and you take a little pinch without a chocolate chip and you eat it.
Yeah, just a little pinch. You don't
Yeah.
have to log.
Right, maybe a spoonful or two. There's kind of that in the mid palate
I see
range where the
that.
sweetness,
But the bitterness
but
of the
there's
chocolate
bitter.
a little bit.
Yes,
That's a good description. But not a chocolate chip cookie, but the cookie
but
dough.
the cookie
yeah.
dough. That's what hit me when I swallowed and I said chocolate chip cookie. But
I wish I got pineapple on
More.
the palate like I do
yeah,
on the
that'd
milk.
be kind of cool. That's pretty pleasant nose. Pleasant bourbon, much better than I remember it.
That's
being.
not bad. I'm not overly impressed by it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
It's not gross or anything. It's not making me want to gag, but
There's kind of a
it's kind of soft.
yeah. There's a kind of bitter green.
Like green, like new, like young.
I think that might be the char. Leather.
Yeah, I mean you get a lot of the same characteristics. You get the leather, a little vanilla,
Yeah, there's a leather note.
butterscotchy kind of caramel.
I forgot to tell you all the proof. I think it's 94 proof if I remember correctly. It is
You've got the glass.
47% alcohol, 94 proof. Yep, and as I said, this is bottle number 200 of 279 from a single barrel number 1043, bottled by Willett Distilling, Bardstown, Kentucky.
I'd like to try mine now.
Yeah, actually, that would be a neat comparison to see side by side what if they're noticeably different, because yours, the new versions since
Right.
2015 are all small batches.
And you never know. Maybe they kind of improved as they went too, like
Right.
with flavor profile.
Yeah. Because single barrels, as y'all know out there,
Yeah, the next
they
one's gonna be different.
They could be completely different. Look at Blanton's is a great one for a single barrel. Interesting. Not a bad bourbon.
I think if
I
30,
like the
40
bottle.
bucks, it's worth it, especially
Yeah.
because it's a cool bottle. But for some reason, for me, it's just not knocking my socks off.
As it sat,
It's kind of. And I always like the
orange.
nose. The nose, yeah. Oh, citrus
orange
for sure.
citrus, really strong. Like I pulled it up
The
there.
nose, by the nose, I'd buy it all day long. But
I
the
could-
palate,
It smells like, like orange bitters.
yeah. Now I get some of that citrus on the palate too. No, it's not that strong.
Not that strong, but there's that, orange.
Yeah, there's citrus for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's the pineapple I was getting.
Maybe. Not a bad bourbon, price-wise, decent.
Yeah,
If you
I'd
pick
pick it
some
up.
up, you're picking up small batch, not a single barrel. If you do run across a single barrel and you want to add it to your collection, I probably would.
Yeah.
Because you never know what you're going to get, and they are limited. Single barrels are kind of a... So with this company, I guess they're a rarity now.
Right, and now they're distilling their own products, so eventually they're going to be putting out their own stuff.
Yeah. That's what...
If they aren't
that's what-
already, because
that's what I
21.
found out, yeah.
They started in 2012.
Yeah.
So they could be.
And it is an old family. Willett is an old
Yeah,
family.
I'll have to
back
read
in the
my
day.
label when I go home and see if
Yeah.
it's actually distilled at Willett Distillery. That'd
Yeah,
be cool.
for sure. It would. Kind of neat. We hope you've enjoyed this review. Remember to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. If you want to know and if you want to get pestered by us, hit the little bell notification. We do a new video. It comes out every single Saturday, so then you'll never miss out on a Durbin's Bourbon review or products or cocktails. You just never know what we're going to do. It comes out on Saturday, though, so you can sit anxiously and wait, and then bang, it's going to be there. I got nothing else.
No.
I think that'll do it. As always, enjoy your whiskeys and bourbons any way you like. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, buddy. Better than I remember it.